Can you guess what day it is? Go on, I'll give you a second. No? It's Mental Monday. What's going on, YouTube? Back once again in the shed. Yes, because it's baking hot outside, and if I go out there, I'm going to turn red and fizzle away within a second. So, for health and safety reasons, I am staying in the shed. Nah, it's nice. It's nice and warm out there. And yes, today it is my 40th birthday. Yeah, most people would be crying that it's their 40th, but well, not most, but a lot of people get a bit like, oh, I'm 40, where's my life gone? Me, I'm throwing a party, man. It's like, God, it's a celebration that I made it even half this way. I was amazed when I made it to 30 in the life I've lived, I tell you. There's some stories I could tell that would curl your hair. But anyway, yeah, I'm just spending it chilling in the shed, having a nice pipe and some pincheroonies, puffing on my Greenbrier Mr. Brog pipe. Can't remember the number, but it's it's a cheap pipe. All my pipes are cheap. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate expensive, lovely, beautiful, well-made bits of wood and art, but I just haven't been in a situation where I can justify spending that much money. That's all it is. So one day I will, and you'll be the first to know about it because it'll be straight. I'll be like, hey. Anyway, over to the snuff. Today we are going to do Yetl by Pfälzerland. Yeah, another one coming out of Germany. I quite like the most. I think I've definitely not done a Pfälzerland I didn't like. It might have been one that I wasn't like. I didn't dislike it, or like it was okay kind of thing in the middle, but it's like Rosinski, and I think like Bernard's to a certain extent, like they've got a real distinctive character about their tobacco bases. Like when you take a Rosinski or a Pfälzerland, you know it's that, and there's no other company that's got that kind of. Do you understand what I mean? There's a sort of signature to the scent of their tobacco. I appreciate that and stuff. And also, they're pushing the ideas way out. Mixing it up, doing different things. So you got to commend that. And I've enjoyed quite a lot of them. So today we are doing Yetl, but oh yeah, I'm just gonna say, I come across a video, as you do, and I'm like sleuthing on YouTube, and I come across this fellow. He's German. I got no idea what he's saying. You know what I mean? But he's obviously a YouTube snuff reviewer, tobacco product reviewer. But look at this clip of him taking a pinch of snuff. Now I know where the phrase comes when you say about taking snuff, how much snuff do you take, and you can see in like the forums people say things like, yeah, you want to take it like the Germans. Check it out.
Bisschen was ordentliches Deutsches für die Nase. Für die Nase. Und ich bin gespannt, was jetzt dabei rauskommt. Oh.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's going some. I thought I took some big bumps, but that's mental. Fair play to the geezer. I wish I could speak German so I could appreciate his video and his content. But that's on me, not on him. Right, so today we are doing Yetl. Let's crack on to it, shall we? So to look at, this one I think it's a tad darker than the other ones I've had. There's plenty moisture in there. It's consistently ground. it looks a pretty consistent colour, but I think you can see gold flecks in there as well. But compared to the other ones that I've tried, this one is definitely finer. It's not fine, it's still medium grind, but I think it's finer, and I think it might have a little bit more moisture than some of the other ones I've done, because this one wants to clump together nice, and you know, it's not, the other ones were quite sandy in texture, whereas this one's very clumpy, you know. I think you understand what I mean. But anyway, let's get to the bump and see what she's saying, shall we? I mean, it makes it easy to take big bumps off anyway. Okay. I do like that tobacco base. You straight away, there's always like this first of all, I get like this fruity sweetness. There's a little bit of sweet fruitiness to it, which is followed up by, it has got menthol, but in all reality it's, you know, very light on the menthol. It's enough to cool your nose a little bit, but it's just there to make, it doesn't block anything out. It's there to just help pull the flavors together, I think, or help you get more oxygen so that you can appreciate the flavors a bit more. Yeah, so it's got like a bit of a sort of that sort of dark fruit, figgy, raisin sort of scent to it, but it has got a sort of booziness about it as well, and I think it's cased with rum. I'm pretty sure it's got rum in it, but it is got a little sweetness to it. It's nice. Surprisingly, like some of them, I find them quite heavy in the nose. Like, you know, you take a few bumps, you got to blow your nose. But this one doesn't. I think it is still going to need purging regularly, but it doesn't feel as alien in your nose. It feels quite. It might just be because the grind's a little bit softer on it, but. Yeah, it's definitely got a sweet booziness to it, and then that sort of dark fruitiness coming through. I think when I read it, it was Burley and fire-cooled Kentucky tobaccos that are used in this one, and yeah, in the description it says about nuttiness, and I'm assuming that comes from the Burley. I'm not really getting it. I can't find that note in it. But it's definitely, I think that fire cured Kentucky is definitely bringing a smokiness to it, you know. I think I lost my voice. Goddamn flies. Yeah, no, there's a smokiness in it, and no, sorry, the fire cured Kentucky brings a smokiness to it, which then brings it all together. Sorry. There's things distracting me, people moving about in the background by the fence, and flies attacking me, and and I'm a man, I can't multitask. I'm sorry. Yeah, so what we got? We got a medium fine, good bit of moisture, sort of darkish chocolatey brown Snuff. that's got a sort of sweet booziness from some rum and like a dark fruit figginess coming through on it, and you can definitely pick up the sort of smokiness from the fire-cured Kentucky, but there's burley in it, and in the description I'm sure it says nuttiness. I can't find that, but that may just be my failures as a snuff enthusiast. If your nose is sharper than mine, you probably can pick it up, but you know, I'll sit on it. I may pick it up down the line or whatever, but no, I think that's a damn good snuff, man. Damn good. Yetl, bit misleading, like with a name like, not in a bad way, but I'm just saying, like, you kind of expect it to be a, like, you know, a really cold hitting menthol with a name like Yetl, but it's not. It's a real light, barely even notice it menthol, but it is a menthol, so technically it fits on the menthol Monday. Yeah. So yeah, rabbiting on. I'm gonna give it a seal of approval all day long. I quite like it, and I like, you know, it's just like when I take it, straight away you can pick up that different character about the tobacco base, and you know what I mean. I think that's all worth, you know, a good extra score on the old scoreboard for him. So I'm not going to rabbit on anymore, because this video is dragging on a little bit and you're probably getting bored of me. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my birthday and try and make it to 41. So I'm going to leave it with a remember to tap, pinch and toot. That's because there's 3 ingredients to your enjoyment, and your enjoyment is all I've got for you. So remember to come back to the shed, and until then I shall bid you farewell.